All right, guys. I have a trade recap. Pretty unfortunate day for me. A little bit of I guess, rough day psychologically, you could say. But I did take a trade. I'll go over exactly why I took the trade. I am filming a day in the life, by the way, today, so you guys should just make sure you guys are ready for that. I'll probably post it tomorrow. So, anyways, we'll get into the recap. Okay, pre-market NQ swept out these 4-hour lows. We put in a bullish SMT because ES did not sweep those lows. Okay, go to ES, you see, okay, this looks very clean, right? We have a 4-hour liquidity sweep, a 4-hour SMT. We're delivering from sell side liquidity, and we're disrespecting bearish PD raise. So I was bullish. Okay, I saw Asia highs resting up here. They were actually just 15-minute highs, but yes, they were 1-hour highs right here. This is Asia highs. That was my overall draw on liquidity today. We go to the 5-minute, right? What caused me to take a trade? Okay, I saw we had this 15-minute high, and then I see that we can just completely broke structure past it. Okay, we had a marked structure shift to the upside on the 15-minute, and I'm like, okay, bet. NQ also did, as you can see, body closed above the high. We broke structure to the upside, and we created a 15-minute imbalance that we later on tapped into. Okay, so I'm looking very bullish, and this looks actually pretty solid. Okay, but we started chopping around during the macro. Okay, just chop. I wanted to see another internal manipulation, which we got right here really nicely. Okay, I don't have to mark it up. That's just internal manipulation, right? We also put in a SMT off of that. I'm like, okay, this looks actually amazing. Okay, this looks beautiful. And now all I'm looking for is just to execute. And what I see, I think I took it on I took it on NQ because of this SMT, and it was more bullish. Okay, I saw this inversion. I wanted to enter off of the inverse, so I took the trade. I took it like right here. Stop loss beneath this low originally, and then look, this is where I messed up. I wanted to target all the way up here for a 3.5 risk to reward. I wanted to target the Asia highs, which I thought that was a strong liquidity, and I got to hold myself accountable. I shouldn't have done that. I really shouldn't have. I should have just targeted this 15-minute high, been in and out. When we got to this 15-minute high, I moved my stop loss to like here. But as you can see, like this would have been the best trade to take. The reason that I was confident in this is because the 4-hour time pretty much was extremely clean. I thought that would have brought us there, but I was wrong, and I was greedy, and this was a mistake. Okay, and this is something that you can learn from. Okay, even I'm just trying to talk to myself here. Don't do that. Don't try to be greedy. Like I've done this before, and it just fucks me over every time. Just catch what you can, bro. The reason I did this is because originally I was calculating my lot size. I do it on TradingView, and then I go to TopStep X, and then I execute. Okay, but I was on ES on accident, right? And I was trying to figure out how many contracts I should use on ES, and I was like, okay, 10 on ES. But then I realized that when I took the trade out, I took the trade on NQ, so I did 10 lots on NQ on TopStep X, which over leveraged me a lot. Okay, and then immediately had to close it. Lost me like $170 off that because it was over leveraged as hell. Okay, so I immediately had to close it. And it lost me like 180. And then from there, I still obviously wanted to take the trade because it was a really good trade. And then it started playing out in my favor, right? I was only using 2 contracts on NQ, and I just didn't want to close it here because I honestly just wanted to end a little bit more green on the day because I already took a knowing loss. And I was like, I'm just going to go for the Asia highs. That's my overall draw on liquidity. But shouldn't have done that. Got to be transparent. Just should not have done that. Should have just targeted this. Would have been a good trade, right? I think my entry was actually here off of like this candle. So what is not the best risk reward. And but like regardless, it was a good trade. Executed it well. Now this is where my psychology got a little bit fucked when it came down and stopped me out. Then I was like a little bit. I was too red on the day that I did not want to be like that because I lost 170 and then lost this trade, and I was like, dude, I did not. That's like not how that's like I've been like getting screwed over recently with like this technical shit. Like last Friday, like fucked me over, and it's just annoying, man. Because it's not really like my trading that's doing that to me. Okay, so I get stopped out. And this is a completely emotional decision here, right? Gotta hold myself accountable. I see this low, and it looks like price is obviously drawing towards that low. you can consider this my continuation model. It could be considered that, except I didn't really wait for everything that I could have. I didn't really have the best risk reward. Okay, so I saw this 1 minute imbalance get tapped into, filled, and then I just waited. I wanted to see break a structure, which we got, and then I entered in to the trade literally right here, bro. This is where I fucked. Okay, I entered in right here. Okay, and I entered in with heavier size. This is just completely emotional, bro. I entered in with heavier size because of the unfortunate loss I took in the beginning of the day. Okay, and then it was less than a 1-to-1 risk to reward, and I targeted below the draw on liquidity, right? Because I just like usually price doesn't double take it on NQ. It usually just like actually it goes past it a little bit and then starts moving back up. I just know that, and I think it's obvious, but like this is a completely emotional decision. I won the trade. It's a bad trade, and I should definitely not have taken this trade. It made me back some of my loss, but it's not like it doesn't matter. That's not what matters in the long run. So really got to stick that to my head, bro. I don't know. Completely emotional decision because I genuinely thought like I got pretty far in profit. And I really did think that I was going to be able to hit the trade, and it would have been an amazing trade, 3.5 risk reward. But obviously that didn't happen, and took this bad trade. I won. Now I'm only down like 170 on the day. Doesn't really matter. That's not the point. Dude, if everything went well, like let's say didn't fuck up the first trade, okay? So like the first trade I took, it wasn't, I got the contract size correct and I didn't fuck it up. Let's just say that, okay? This would have been my trade. And I'm pretty positive because originally I entered in on the wrong thing with 10 cons, and I entered in right here with the wrong contract sizing, and then it came down a little bit right here, and I immediately closed it, and then I had to go back, figure out the right contract size, and then I entered again, and it filled me right here with the right contract sizing. So if everything went well like it should have, I would have taken it here, and I would have targeted here, and it would have been a great day, right? But no, stupid ass shit had to happen. It's really annoying, man, because this technical shit always fucks me over. I know my trading is good, my psychology is good. Obviously, this does not represent the best psychology, right? What I did today. So today, bad psychology. Usually, I do have good psychology, holding myself accountable both ways here. Usually, I have good psychology. Today, awful psychology. That's why I lost the trade, not because of the technical analysis, nothing else besides myself. So something to learn, okay? So yeah, I'm in red on the day. That's normal. That's fine. It should be green, so I should honestly be able to take this as a good day. Besides the fact that I forced a fucking awful trade here, that's not the best. I'm definitely not proud of myself for that one, but it is what it is. I can't take it back now. It's done. Something I am looking into doing is trading. Not just AM session, because the way that I'm trading now the timing isn't the most important thing. And if there's a clear draw on the like, yes, last night, bro, I'm helping my little brother trade, okay? I'm trying to get him set up and everything. I have him trade Asia session because it's slower and I want him to get started with Asia. And he also can't trade in school because he's in 8th grade. They don't let him have his computer or whatever. So I'm having him trade Asia, okay? I was guiding him and I was like, oh shit, okay, there's a good trade. I'll show you guys actually what it was here. Let me just find this real quick because he took a good trade, but I pretty much took it for him. I think this was the take profit that we had right here. Right. Okay. So what I saw is that this is a continuation model on Asia that I found that I've actually back tested it a little bit. The continuation model that I have works really well during Asia session. And what happened here, we came up, filled this 5-minute imbalance, okay, and I told him, okay, you can be aware of this, maybe look for some shorts. Then what happened? We inversed this 5-minute fair value gap, okay, to the downside, so it's two really good. We're respecting bearish structure, we're disrespecting bullish structure, right? That's amazing. And we have the draw on liquidity on the floor below, right below us. So I'm like, okay, look, I would be open to taking this trade now. You have to be aware of this, okay? Then what happens? A 1-minute imbalance gets ran through, and then I have, all right, no, I take a trade. That's my little brother. Took it right here, stops were right here, take profit right down here. That was the trade he took. Bro, I could have taken this. This would have been a great trade. 5 minute balance, 5 minute inverse, 1 minute inverse. Bro, this would have been a really good trade. So yeah, I am looking into trading that potentially, not just because of this one trade, but I backtested it a little bit, so it's not the worst. It also makes it a little bit easier with my whole school situation. So some days I might trade Asia because maybe the next day I can't exactly trade in school, something like that, just to be aware of. That Asia session sometimes sets up, and usually it happens around 8 to 8:30. So just something to be aware of for myself. And then again, PM session also isn't the worst. Again, just because of my school situation, just gotta take note of that. So yeah, other than that, guys, if something sets up during PM session and I'm on the charts, or not even PM, if something sets up now, I wouldn't be against taking a trade, right? And I'm gonna be honest with myself, okay? Because I do see something here. I was just literally looking at it, okay? I see we're respecting bullish structure. I'm gonna just do this in front of you guys, okay? We're respecting bullish structure. We have this sweep to the left of us. Same thing on NQ, okay? And then I see a 5 minute imbalance right here. Could potentially get inversed. So I'm like, this wouldn't be a bad trade entry. Again, timing for me that I backtested doesn't really matter too much. Just like what I backtested and I realized that it doesn't really matter too much. So like, I probably won't take a trade, but if I do, I will update you guys and just tell you guys how it goes, because it doesn't look like the worst trade here. So, hey man. Other than that, bros, that was the full recap. Again, I might take something if it's A++, because like I said before, I have also taken trades on my eval and random times because timing, like obviously like your macro timing is going to be optimal, but in the end of the day, when if price is showing you where it wants to go, the timing will be less relevant, okay? But it still obviously is a little bit relevant, okay? Just something to keep in mind. So other than that, guys, let me just fucking, oh fuck. Other than that, guys, I appreciate you guys. Just be updated. I'm probably be posting my day in life tomorrow. So other than that, I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one.